What's going on, everybody? This is another new podcast. I am very excited to have you guys here with me today. This is going to be the very first video I'm releasing on this channel, and I'm happy to have you here with me to do it. So if you enjoy the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know. So let's get into this one today. This one is going to be all about the 5 kinds of women that will cheat on you. Make no mistake about it, fellas. Let's get right into it, shall we?
So 5 types of women who will cheat on you. Let's list them right here, right now.
Let's do it.
Woman number 1 is the materialistic woman. Now, such women are quite a lot actually in the system. They barely or hardly work for, the stuff that they want, and have hardly worked for the things that they own. And they have this insatiable appetite to just get the finer things in life, no matter what, and they don't care who they hurt in the process. These women are highly driven by material things, and all another person has to do is to pretty much flash money before their eyes, or flash that kind of item they're looking for before their eyes, and that's pretty much all it takes for them to cheat, right?
She ain't lying. Y'all know she telling the truth, because a materialistic woman has no interest in you as a person. She's only interested in what you can bring her in terms of resources. She's only looking for the house that she can live in, the car that she can drive, the clothes that she can wear, the trips that she can take. And at the end of it, when you're drained and you have nothing left, she's gonna go right on to the next guy. You know it, I know it. So don't fall for this trap. If you see or you with somebody that is a materialistic woman, run. Get out of there. You deserve better than that. Let's keep going. She's got some good information. Let's listen to her.
And so they may not necessarily be satisfied with you, with what you give, and especially if you're not in a position to give. And so you want to, by all means, avoid women who tend to come across as materialistic. All right. Such women have very low loyalty and may end up in another man's bed if you're not able to meet their materialistic needs.
Big facts. She's going to be thotting and bopping. She's going to be hanging and banging. And you going to be feeling used and abused. So please avoid this kind of woman.
Don't say you weren't warned. The second type of woman I want to talk about today is the woman who just won't stop going on social media apps or dating sites long after you and her have begun dating. Now, why do I say this? Now, here's my thing. If a woman has found you as a partner for life, or maybe someone who they're even sort of prospecting, okay, could this be the guy? A lot of women who are worth anything will actually really stop looking for other partners out there.
Yo, that's real. A woman that's worth her weight, she's about making an actual connection. She's not gonna want to be on these dating sites after she feel like she's found somebody that she could really give into. It's these cheating women that's gonna be the ones that stay on these websites, that's still looking for this gotta do this, that gotta do that, because they don't got no long-term plans with you. None whatsoever. So don't fall into any of these traps, and make sure you stay sucker free out here, guys, man. It's hard in the 2022.
And so if you have a girl who, let's say, is still on Tinder, even after she met you on Tinder, and you guys hooked up and you've started dating and you have a serious relationship, and she's still maintaining her Tinder account, perhaps you should find out why. Ask her if she's still looking for another man, and if you're not man enough for her, and insist that she, gets off the app. Now,
you can insist all you want, but she's not gonna do anything but insist on keeping it a bigger secret from you. You're not gonna find out. If you have that conversation and she still wants to continue on those sites, she will. And if you've been with somebody for a significant amount of time, there comes a point where they should be deleting those apps, where they should stop visiting those sites. And if they still visiting those sites, stop with the benefit of the doubt. Move on, get the picture, and find somebody that's gonna be about you. Let's go.
By no means am I saying that every single woman who still has a dating app or visits dating websites even after they met you are definitely going to cheat. But I'm just saying that what is the point of still opening yourself up to all sorts of attention if you have found the man that you want to be with?
There's no point.
You catch my drift. So the propensity for a woman to cheat, in my opinion, is higher just because if she fails to remove herself or make her DM too accessible to strangers, then you should know that she's still open, she's still looking, and you might not be the one. You might have placed her on a pedestal that's a little too high for her at the moment.
Yo, and fellas, we gotta stop that, because we got this real bad tendency of putting these women in this high status, this pedestal that she hasn't even gotten a chance to earn. You know, like some of y'all will go take a chick out on the first date, take on a helicopter ride around the city, land on Madison Square Garden, and think that you gonna get something out of it, and you ain't did nothing but raise the price for the rest of us. I'm not taking nobody on no helicopter ride. I'm not paying $100 for a steak. Stop doing it. You're raising the price for all of us. Chill out. You're giving them too much. Now, if you found somebody, you met somebody, like, yeah, maybe you can give that to them at a later time. But stop starting so high, putting these women on this pedestal, thinking that you gonna land her, and the only thing you doing is going home laid up with a bottle of lotion at the end of the night. Chill.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not saying go snooping on her phone, but you definitely need to open that conversation and see where her mind is at when it comes to things like that. Dating apps, people sliding into her DM. What does she say to them? What does she do? Does she encourage them? That kind of thing. When a woman is really serious with you, she doesn't take other people seriously, and for that matter, does not engage a lot of these people who slide into her DMs or engage her on dating apps. In fact, I know people who straight out just delete it, stop using it because they found the man that they love. Type 3. Now, she's the type of woman that I call an unapologetic flirt. Now, listen, I know there are a lot of women out there who... In fact, it's not just even a woman thing. There are people out there who just love the attention they get when they flirt with people, all right? It can be playful, but my thing is, where do you draw the line? Like, at what point does it stop being playful, and do they start to actually engage other people?
I think it's the point where you start getting serious with somebody, right? If you guys have been talking, you've been going out on dates, you starting to feel something for this person, they starting to become a part of your life, then there's no need for that person to be flirting with somebody else. That's something that single people do to attract a new mate, or that's something that two people that are in a relationship do with each other to keep things going, right? I think that we've gotten too loose with our standards when it comes to how we proceed with the opposite sex when we are in a relationship. But flirting is to me, that's a big no-no, because that has the potential to lead somebody else on, right? You flirting with somebody at the job, they may think like, oh, look, I got a little in. You know, I might be able to work my magic, get up with this man's wife. And to me, or somebody's girlfriend, or whatever the relationship status might be, I think it's just a bad look, and you put your partner in a bad situation when you're out here flirting with other people. So I think that's some really good advice that she's giving.
Maybe when you were single, maybe when she was single, she was flirting. Okay, because she's trying to find her a man, right? But now that you're in her life, what's her excuse for flirting with other people? And how disrespectful can it be if she's flirting right in front of you? You go out for an event.
Let me be real here for one minute. If you're dating somebody, if you're in a relationship with somebody, you're married to somebody, and they're flirting in your face while you're there, then that's somebody that you need to cut off quick. They for the streets, my guy. Ain't no real woman gonna sit here in your face and flirt with another man. That's super disrespectful. That's somebody that does not see you as a man at all. She thinks that you some kind of beta, you passive, she could walk all over you. It's the total lack of respect. And you gotta stand up as a man and demand that you be respected in a relationship. And the only way you could do it at that point is probably just gonna be to go ahead and leave. Right? Just go ahead, just go.
There she is, rubbing guys' cheeks and doing all sorts of things to draw attention to herself. When a woman is taken, she cuts down or totally eliminates flirting from her life. Not to say that every occasional flirting once in a while is still a dangerous sign. It could be completely harmless. But all I'm saying is, if she has found you and she thinks that you are the guy of her dreams, she's not going to be flirting with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Right? It
might not be Tom and Harry, but if she ain't got no respect for you, it's definitely going to be some dick.
Really disrespectful, and it doesn't send the right message to the people in your circles who are observing her. All right, so imagine you go for a party with all your other friends and their girlfriends, and then it's only your girlfriend flirting with all the other guys in the room. What does it say to you? How does it make you feel?
It's gonna make me feel like you need to catch an Uber. Just my thoughts.
Insecure. It's just a matter of time that if sister doesn't put a stop to it, some guy's actually going to lead her on, and then the worst could possibly happen. So be careful of the unapologetic flirt. Type of woman.
Big facts,
number
guys.
4.
Big facts.
The woman who never shows you off. Yeah, she hides you. So you met this amazing woman, you've kicked it off, everything seems to be going well. But
before she get into it, let me just tell you, fellas, if you with somebody and she thinks that she's got a good man, she is going to want to bring you into her circle. She's going to want to at least get the opinions of some of her friends, some of her close relatives, just to see what kind of feeling they get off of you. Do they see the same thing? Maybe do they see some red flags that she couldn't catch because she's, maybe just so enamored with you. But she's gonna want to bring you around to some degree. And if you're not getting any of that, if she hasn't showed you one person, then she's probably got another man somewhere on the side. Because women don't like to seem like they're easy to their friends. So if she's got a man already in her life that her friends know about, she ain't really gonna try and bring another man along around to show you off. So keep that in mind if you find yourself in this situation. And I hope that you don't. Please don't be in these situations.
Still not met the very important people in her life. Her best friend or friends, her family. You don't know anyone. You barely even know where she works. She's very secretive, will not give you information, will say that you are prying a bit too much when you ask questions. See, if a woman really cares about you, if a woman really wants to be with you, she wants everybody in her circle to know that this is my man. So if you don't find yourself in a situation where this woman is happy and willing to show you off, you're in trouble. You're in deep trouble. And no amount of prayers are going to get you out of that one. Chances are there are other people in the running, possibly other people she's dating. And for that matter, she might be cheating on you. And your relationship may not mean much. So I think whatever you do, no matter what you do, if within the first few weeks, months, this woman that you started dating is not eager to show you, let you meet anybody else in her circle, chances are you're just a booty call or a side cock, and the main guy is actually there. She's cheating on you with some other person. And finally, a woman who lacks attention. I had to go there.
Shorty, I'm gonna go ahead and take this one from here because I think we all know where this is gonna go. Now, in general, women love attention, right? Men, we love attention too. Let's be real about that, right? But women, they like attention, They want to know that you're thinking about them. They want some reassurance. They want some affirmations, right? But there is a difference between the requisite amount of attention that you need to be given in a relationship and some of these women that want you to be on them 24/7. That is absolutely unacceptable, especially if you are a man that is on his grind. You have a purpose in front of you. You have things that you need to get done during the day. You do not have the time to be giving all of your attention to somebody who is craving that. Because guess what? You can't satisfy that. You think that you can, but you can't. And at some point, it's not going to be enough. And she's going to go slide right on over to the next person who can give her some attention. It's going to happen. So your best your best chance is to remove yourself from that situation and go on to somebody who is secure within themselves and does not need you to be around them every single minute of the day. Look, I'm gonna end the video right there. Like I said, I'm pretty sure she's gonna say some of those same things that I just mentioned, but I am happy if you guys made it to the end with me. I really hope that you enjoyed this content today, and I hope that you wanna come back for more. So please, I'm gonna say it again. If you enjoyed the video, like it, subscribe, hit that notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know. So, until another time, I will see you guys later.